So VR is pretty wide and expansive in the type of content that you can create, but I recommend to start off with to look at the video type of VR content for newsrooms to start off, right? Why do I do that? Why do I suggest that? It's because we're doing video now. Maybe not the best video, but at least that language and that understanding of that type of content in our content that we produce is a good stepping stone. But what type of stories? Well, with video VR, the easiest beginning stuff, it's about being at a location and looking around, the details of looking around, the environment around you. But the applications of the types of stories that we can tell are pretty expansive, right? An example is instead of a database, spreadsheet of data, what if I can be immersed in data, right? One of the beautiful things about VR is the sense of scale. What do I feel like when I'm standing next to a whale? I can describe to you that it's 3 school buses put together, or I can have you literally standing next to a whale and seeing their eye blink at you, right? There are all these different types of things that we can do with VR. Being there during a football game, watching someone prepare food or travel, all these different types of stories that we create, VR can play a role for sure.
I think for storytellers, we're always trying to give our viewers, our audience, a deeper understanding of the events or the narrative that we're describing. Virtual reality offers a very interesting, more visceral way to do exactly that. By putting people on scene, we are making them really, getting a full embodied experience around the sights and sounds and even the emotions that comes with telling good journalism stories. The first piece I did was called Hunger in Los Angeles. There was a man in the long line who had diabetes and he didn't get food in time. His blood sugar dropped too low and he collapsed into a diabetic coma. We took that audio and we rebuilt the entire scene. So you're standing there on the food bank line when this man collapses in front of you. And that experience was incredibly visceral for people. And that was just one of the first. I've done one putting you on the street in Aleppo when a bomb goes off. I've taken you to a domestic violence scene where 2 sisters try unsuccessfully to rescue a 3rd sister from a fatal attack by an ex-boyfriend. I've done Trayvon Martin case. I've done a number of these pieces, and that's just the beginning. And then there's things like Clouds Over Sidra and other journalism projects that are continuing to experiment and transform the way we can have these visceral experiences of stories that happen all around us in the spatial narrative that is so unique to the medium of virtual reality.